What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Food as Fuck. My name is Zeek, and Simone is behind the camera as usual. And today we are cooking a blast from the past. Today we're cooking Jamie Oliver's pineapple with bashed up mint sugar. And this is something that Jamie Oliver did way back in 1999 when he first started appearing on TV on something called The Naked Chef. This is one of the things that has stuck with me throughout the years simply because it is just ridiculously easy to make and just as ridiculously delicious. So let's get to it. For this dish, we actually only need 3 ingredients. And that's it. Seriously, that's how easy it is to make this dish. So all you are going to need for this is a pineapple, some sugar. So the sugar that I have here is cane sugar. Now there's absolutely no good reason for you to be using this. I'm just using it to be fancy for, again, absolutely no good reason. So you can use definitely just normal regular sugar. And the important part, you need fresh mint leaves, right? So they have to be fresh, they can't be dry. And that is pretty much it. But since this is a blast from the past, we are going to be doing it rebooted. We're going to be adding 2 more ingredients and bringing it up to 5. And the reason for that is you really don't want to mess too much with this dish. Like honestly, just these 3 on their own are going to blow your mind. But we are going to be adding some fresh lemon juice to this and some cinnamon. So stick around and I'll show you how easy this is to make. All right, so pineapples. Now usually when you're picking up a pineapple, it's a very good idea to smell it. So you should be able to smell a nice pineapple-y smell coming out of it. Another way to test for a good pineapple is you just try to take leaves that are a little bit on the side here, and you just very gently pull. If the leaf like this, see it came off easily. So that's another good indicator that the pineapple is usually good to go. Who knew that Chiquita also made pineapples?
Yeah, usually they make bananas.
Bananas, man, since I was like 2. All I ever do with Chiquita was that Chiquita equals a banana, and that was it. So chopping a pineapple is pretty straightforward. We are gonna have to chop it up in a specific way for this recipe. So first of all, you just take the top off and you should be able to just twist it off like that. Cutting up the pineapple is not brain surgery. Just take a thin sort of slice from the bottom and try to be as straight as you can. You can sort of do the same thing from the top, right? So take another slice from the top. Now all you're doing is you're just following the sides, right? That's really all there is to it to cutting a pineapple. So following the sides. And that's pretty much it, right? So when you take the sides off, you can just sort of run your knife again very lightly over those edges to take any green parts that are still stuck there. Now this is a great dish, especially now for summer. So it's actually a pretty hot day today, and Simone and I are dying because we have the window closed so you guys can hear us better.
What bits? Oh,
those brown bits, dude. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna spend half an hour trying to get all of these out, right? So if you guys want to do that, that's fine. You are absolutely welcome to do so. But I am not, so I'm gonna stop here. So to me, this is peeled. All right, next up, to make our job a little bit easier, we are going to chop the pineapple into quarters. Because I don't really wanna make sort of rings, and you'll see why again in a bit. Cut it this way. So quarters, right? The important part is we wanna cut really thin slices, right? So try to cut as thin as you possibly can. Now, some people don't like to eat the core of a pineapple. I really don't understand why. I mean, I get that it's chewy, but that's sort of why I like it. All right, so thin slices. So like I said, one option is you can go lengthwise, right? So it's about 3-4 millimeters thick. So the other way is, instead of slicing it lengthwise, you can cut it this way, right? So the same concept applies. You still want thin slices. So we're gonna chop thin, and that's it. So we're just gonna chop up the pineapple and we'll see you in the next step.
So what's next?
Next is the sugar and the mint. Now for this stage you are going to need a pestle and mortar or some way of basically crushing the sugar into the mint. Now I have a pestle and mortar, but my pestle and mortar is a bit of more of a flat style, so it's not going to really work for this. I want the kind that looks like a bowl. So what I will do, I am going to use just a regular bowl, and then I'm going to use the mortar. Is this part called the mortar or the pestle? This is the part where you crush things with, right? So that part is what we're gonna use. So that's it. So make sure you wash your mint leaves very well. And then you are just going to want to take the leaves off, right? So we don't want the stems for this. I remember when I first watched Jamie Oliver on TV doing this, blowing my family away with it, right? It's just so refreshing and it's really just an amazing combination of flavors. Now I'm going to show you a trick here. You technically don't really need to do this if you spend enough time crushing it, but just to help things along, I am going to give my mint a super rough chop, right? So 1, 2, 3. And one across, and that's it, right? So just to sort of help things going here. So mint is in. Oh man, the smell from the mint. Believe it or not, for the second time on Food AF, we are giving you guys measurements. Ooh. Oh yeah. To however much mint that was, we are adding 4 tablespoons of the sugar, okay? And 4, right? And I don't know, like just a little bit for good luck. All right, let's crush this stuff up. This is the bashing stage, so bash the F out of this until it becomes almost a paste. And this is what you should end up with. So it should look nice, beautiful, and crumbly and green, just like that. And whew, it smells so good. This brings back so many memories for me. So thanks, Jamie Oliver, for that. So that's it. We're actually pretty much done. So all you have to do now is just put this onto your pineapples, mix everything up, and then just throw it in the freezer. Sorry, not the freezer. Throw it in the fridge for, I would say, about 2 hours, so it gets nice and chilled. Disclaimer though, this tastes 10 times better the next day. Seriously, like we had fights at my house over who would get the accumulated juice at the end of this the next day. We, however, are adding a twist to this. So what I want to do actually is I want to add lemon to the mixture right in here. So I also help scrape up any bits that are sticking to the side. Use your hand to take out the pips. Right, so the juice of half a lemon, and that really should be enough. Like you don't want to go too much with the lemon because the pineapple itself is also sort of pretty tangy. All right, I'm just gonna take out those pits that fell in here. So 1, because you don't want a lemon pit to ruin the divine flavor that you shall be experiencing.
Yeah, or crush your teeth.
Or crush your teeth. That's a better reason. We're gonna add our cinnamon. And I really don't want to go too much with the cinnamon here, so seriously, that's it. This is, I don't even know how much that is. It's just like it's this much, okay? We put this magnificent mixture. Just give it a very light sort of mix. Just put this in the fridge for 2 hours and you will not believe how refreshing this is, especially on a hot day like today. This has been our version of Jamie Oliver's pineapple bashed mint sugar thing that I can't remember the name of right now, with a little twist of the lemon and the cinnamon. So I hope you guys really like this. This brings back so many nice memories for me, and I just, it's something that I still do to this day, so I just wanted to share with you guys. And I think that's pretty much it for this episode, dude. Yeah, so we'll put this in the fridge and we'll see you guys in a bit. All this fancy plating that is, once again, totally not necessary whatsoever. is because Simone wanted to get some pretty pictures. So he was actually like, I don't like this. I need some imperial plating. So here you go, man.
Ti tuoni all'orecchio fan fischiar, non più avrai quei pennacchini,
Fresh.
non più avrai quel
So fresh.
non più avrai
Seriously, like, that is the only word. That's it. Like, there are no other words. It's just fresh. Just three things: pineapple, sugar, and mint. And it will blow you away. And I think that's pretty much it. We're gonna end it here. So thank you guys so much for watching our channel. We really appreciate everything that you do. If you like, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, share our videos. I've been Zeek, again from Food as Fuck, and this is Simone, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Pow!